The Florida humidity certain to be a factor in this one. There's no other way to say it, really. It is hot. It is humid here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Carolina Panthers. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before
man, ain't it?
said and done. Just like that, a
man defense.
20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Ain't gonna cut it.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10.
So weird that they do that. Oop, and I hit the wrong button.
Shotgun now for Brady.
Ah,
and he's
wow.
going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield.
Way to block, my guy.
Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
I'm good over here.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long.
You got three down. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Set. Southwood. Sticky 3, land now. Go.
Shit takes so long. I'm literally smashing the button to try to get him in motion. Pressing it about 14 times and he fucking doesn't move. Dude, this is so annoying how laggy the fucking...
On 2nd down, here's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Without the
so annoying.
Penalty, that would have been a first down.
And that would have been a touchdown.
Just a gain of 10.
Fuck.
Well, whenever you talk about players that really broke out in the 2019 season, you better add Chris Godwin to that list. Over 1,300 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns. He was 2nd among receivers last season receiving yards per game at 95. This guy combines great body control, excellent strength, and terrific route running ability to become a really big downfield threat.
3rd and long. It's Brady.
Oh my gosh.
Incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in
What
basketball,
kind of
disconnected on the
fucking
previous
throw was
shot.
that? He was
They
what?
run
I
another
guess that's
set for
typical
him on the
Brady.
next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They try to get the big one downfield.
If this is what we're doing, this is going to be annoying. I can't even pause it. Won't even let me pause. Can't pick a play, can't pause. You have to respect the game, bro.
And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt.
Why would you accept that penalty and you know neither one of us can pick a play? I hate when people do that dumb shit. Just decline it. You can't pick a play either. The fuck?
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Go get it. Go get it.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Defense doing their job.
Play again.
To run the football.
Please let me pause this time. Now I got no pauses. Yeah, I couldn't pick plays either.
The Florida humidity certain to be a factor in this one. There's no other way to say it, really. It is hot. It is humid here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Throwing on first down is Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Troy Pride that time gets the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a second down and 6. Here's Ronald Jones.
Damn, make a move. That giant hole. Come on.
4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Brady going to try and throw on third down. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Brady now on first down. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away.
That was a weird cover 3. There was no way that's cover 3.
Giving up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
He had to switch some shit up.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady looking for Evans, and it's intercepted.
What a terrible route.
Up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings.
Why not get no separation from that?
Defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were
versus man
all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Off the play fake. Huntley. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Alberto. Alberto Kuebunam was the target there. That'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Off-play action. Huntley.
Oh.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson.
Oh, fumble. Pick it up. Let's go.
Loses the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28.
Probably down.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate games.
Give me that. Let's go.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
Get that block. Get that block.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 6. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Off the option, that's complete. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit...
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Jason Pierre-Paul. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Huntley.
Whoa.
He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Operating from the gun, Huntley. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin White gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Huntley. And he's got his target. That's more. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Huntley. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they have the guts to let him return.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A good balanced attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34. Let's go on. No, 66. Check 3. Cover.
Now this time, Brady will throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Airing this, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 34 yards there. Now a first down carry by Jones. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings us 2nd and 2.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Regular. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go one more.
Now Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Who you got to do? Hit right there.
Huntley to throw. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
On first down, Huntley over the middle, and it's incomplete. Christian McCaffrey, last year's catch leader among running backs, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. This is McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Operating from the gun, Huntley. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Monte Nicholson picks it.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Throwing on first down, Huntley. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. He's going to keep it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Brings second and goal.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash and a bit of a tight angle. And his kick here is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. McCaffrey following the penalty. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. From the gun, Huntley.
Oh,
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Operating from the gun, Huntley. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Right there. 54 mark.
On 1st and 10, Huntley. That's to McCaffrey, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
First carry for Trey Cannon. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 40-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
First down, Carolina.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
From the gun, Huntley. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Slide for the PAT. And the lead is now 13.
That's the score. Panthers 20, Buccaneers 7. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 75 yards. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Huntley. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's put that team on the hunt. Check 15, check 15. He's crashed. Check it, reload.
Again, it's Jones. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Alabama, 380. That's tight. Tight is right. Tight is right. 3 down, 3 down. Banjo, banjo, banjo. Hey, 66. Hold 50.
From the gun, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. They'll run it with Jones. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Ronald Jones unable to get to that imaginary yellow line. And the Panthers will get the football back. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
What the?
And he's
Finally.
taken down here with a penalty flag.
They're the shit on aggressive all game,
Instead
man.
of the first, they'll have to go backwards for another 2nd down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it stays 2nd down, and they still have an opportunity to pick up a 1st down before they have to start their downs over again.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Right.
And all the way inside the 15 before
How is
they
this blocking
drop it.
so fucking
Good
ridiculous?
yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7-yard gain on the play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
You got it. You got it.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Let's get it.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Missed it.
That is no good.
Wow.
He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
Check safety. Check safety. Check 1-3.
Now Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
They didn't block nobody.
Huge play
Nobody
to
blocked
start the
nobody.
game. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's a bit ridiculous.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw, Brady.
Got him. Go, 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 go.
And got his man
Ooh,
complete.
let's go.
Finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Damn it, if he was only faster. That was a touchdown and a half.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw is Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that will be...
He's got double me.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. These are the
How is that not an automatic touchdown? He has double me. I don't understand this game. Clearly.
But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He's back to throw. And he can't get a
Fucking wide open,
He's
dude.
taken down. Brian Burns in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case,
That's
nursing
annoying.
a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Pirine. And he's got some space here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
First down, Carolina.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Carolina, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers.